Okay, hey guys, so this is my first video. I've seen a lot of people confused on this, and trust me, it's rightfully so. I just beat it for the second time, stage one. I was trying to do a trial video, but I wasn't doing it properly. So this stage is hard. I just completed it without watching a single ad. I would like to try to do that now. I'm going to try to show you. But basically starting, so you have the three pets. There's nothing you can change about them. I really never used this guy. The first time I beat it, I used him maybe once or twice. But the second time with no advertisements, I didn't use it at all. This one is not that important. I really only used it on the boss fights. And then this one is extremely important. You have to use this one at specific places, and I'm really good at forgetting about the pets. And so just remember to use them because your charges refresh after you fight the boss, which is at each fourth stage. So I'm using Rebecca, and you're also fighting Rebecca. So her main kit is built off defense. So she has increased armor chance in the shop. She has gain block off of all weapons that deal damage. Is going to be equal to 10% of the hero's block. And then she gets this item. I tried to get this item. I actually didn't get it at all in my last run, and I still beat it. So, if it's there, get it. If it's not, that's okay. But it's going to increase your block by 10% on every single block item. It's going to add up. It's going to be massive. And so since we're working with block, we also obviously want to work with Divine Smite. Divine Smite, it deals big damage, but we're not really worried about the damage. We're really just worried about block. That's our biggest protection right now. And then you get Divine Protection. When taking damage, consume one Divine Protection stack to make the damage taken 1. So you're only going to take a single point of damage. Okay? So that's the big thing here. So we're going to start this up. I'm going to try not to talk too much, but try to just explain everything that's going on in my head. So these guys, so I'm going to go to the map real quick. So these guys don't matter. This guy is such a pain, and this guy doesn't matter. I cleared these top 3 without using a single ability. By the time you beat the second boss, you do not have to worry about abilities at all. If you follow my strategy here. So we want to focus on getting these swords right here, the great swords. And so I'm going to start off by dragging this down a little bit and putting this up here, and then rotating this so it buffs this, and then it's also buffing that. It's gonna merge into this. And normally I'd be trying to get a helmet, but obviously there's no helmet available right now, and I don't want to use a reroll. So I'm just going to upgrade this armor because that's what we need. We need armor. We need block. That's the biggest and most important thing. So we'll just go through it, whatever. Okay, great. Killed him. Easy. No sweat. No sweat. Okay, continue. We're going to merge here. So now I see this, and the health potion is always nice, but once we're on the piranha, you need to use this person because if the piranha gets you to half HP, it does not matter how much your healing is. It doesn't matter anything. You will lose. So you have to make sure you use that. And then basically, I'm going to be healing. Every time I lose HP, I'm basically going to just heal back to 100% almost. I'm actually going to just re-roll this one. Not a fan of either of these either, but I do like Red Dust, and it's on sale, so I'll take it. I want to re-roll again, and I'm not getting anything I would like to see. So I'm just going, I didn't mean to rotate that. I'm just going to play, and because I have the healing ability, I'm not afraid. I'm afraid, I'm going to be honest, but because I hate this piranha. I absolutely do. It ended so many runs for me. But you see, I'm just healing right back to full because of my ability. And then I'm also getting those 1 damage ticks. You can see I'm getting 1 damage at a time because of my ability here. And there you go. Clean, easy beat. Very smooth. So now I want another one of these swords because, like I said, we're trying to get the great swords. And so I want to get as many as I possibly can. And I can do that through these. The fire, I'm not, I would like fire in the future, but again, I'm at two coins. I don't really want to drop below 2 coins unless I'm buying something on sale. You don't have to use any abilities here because these guys are extremely easy. At some point, their helmet or their hat or head, sorry, activates, and then it'll give them block, but it's no sweat, no problem. So now we're on the boss. Boss still pretty easy, no sweat. Now I do want to activate the weapons because that is important. I'm going to re-roll a little bit. Hey, there we go. So I got another one of the long swords, and I realized that I don't really need more than one, or more than two, I mean, more than two great swords. So we're going to hold off on that. We're going to refresh and refresh one more time. And again, I don't see anything I like, so we're just going to continue. I have activated the pet, and this should be fine. We should just get through this one really, really quickly, really easily. But I cannot tell you, like, this event is tough. I'm on stage 2, but I've seen a lot of people struggling with stage 1. People in my clan are struggling with stage 1. And so I just wanted to post a video helping everybody with a simple, easy, guaranteed strategy because this is my third time completing it. This will be my second time completing it in a row. So, I can confirm that this does work. Again, I'm not getting anything I'd like. I would like, my biggest thing is I was getting a lot of helmets. That was my savior when I was doing this. But it seems like I'm just getting a lot of chess pieces, which is just fine. I would like this if I can, because it says whenever if by chance my health does drop below, it will heal. I liked getting this one though because it increases my healing effectiveness by 10% all over. But again, Piranha, I hate this Piranha. Remember, we want to activate the healing ability like every time we fight a Piranha. Every time, without fail. And the thing that sucks about these 4 stages is there is a second Piranha, which is extremely difficult to deal with. Like, look how much damage they're dealing to me. That's just crazy. Like, they destroyed my block like within seconds. And that's what I'm saying. You have to use the healing ability or they're going to smoke you. So again, there we go. Great. And you see all the healing I got, 1,900, nearly 2,000 healing just from that. Activated 17 times. That's a lot. That is a lot. So again, we got another plate armor. I'm looking around. I'm gonna see what this does. Refunds weapon cooldown on the hit. I do kind of like that. But I don't know if I want to go for it. So I'm just going to refresh. Now, here we go. The mithril ingot. This is crucial. This is what you need to unlock the great sword. Now I'm going to refresh one more time. A helmet. Just what I'm saying. They cost 3. Got a phone call. Okay. So back to what I was saying. I keep saying every item is crucial, but it really is. Every item really is crucial. You have to play very strategically, but I love the helmets because they only cost 3 coins. So you think like I can buy a helmet, re-roll the shop, and then maybe see another helmet and lock that one for the next time. But instead of buying a whole chest piece for 4, although yes, I do get a lot of block, it doesn't matter. It's not worth it. I'm gonna actually rotate these so I can get some. I can't get it. That's okay. I'm sure there's a way to get it, and I'm just slow. But we're just gonna do that and start because, again, these turtles are cake, no problem whatsoever. So I have times 2. I'm at the point where I have 2 bars of, or almost 2 bars of shield. a full bar. So that's really great. We're doing good. I that timer counting down is so scary. Every time I see it hit 10, I'm like, oh no. But again, they activate that block, and so it definitely makes the fight go on just a little longer. But again, no problem. Another piranha. We hate piranhas, remember? And so now I have to use another this ability, another siren. And so, and then I have another smithing stone if I could get another whatever, but I'm not trying to right now. I'm really, and now this one's pretty good too, increasing weapon damage. And then you get the start of battle, armor increases damage by 25%. This is pretty good. I found that I don't need them because it is 8 coins for one. It's just not enough. It's the value isn't high enough for myself. Another helmet, just what I like to see. We want to place these helmets as we get them on our Divine Smite because it says weapons deal extra damage 15% of the hero's block. This is, oh, well, actually, I'm going to put it on this one. I would like, yeah, I'm going to put it on the Greatsword because my Greatsword's actually doing more damage than Divine Smite at this point. Now, this is the active ability. The tier 5 active ability activates every 8 seconds. So I'm really only doing 420 damage every 2 seconds, whereas the Great Sword, I'm doing 805 per 1.9 seconds. I'm doing that much because of the helmet as well, because it increases damage based on the armor I have. And so actually because of that, I'm going to move this down here so I can activate both. And now I have 2 coins, but again, the shop's just going to reset after I finish this, so I'm just gonna go right back into it. Healing ability goes up. Now I'm getting all that healing. You see 162, like multiple times, and then by the time, he's already pretty close to dying. Oh yeah, you see how much health he's taking me down? That's so fast. That was a little scary for sure. And now here we're at the boss, and so I can use this if I get the opportunity to, which I most certainly will now. But I'm going to refresh around a little bit and see if I can get anything else, like another helmet. Yes, perfect. Okay, now I want to activate this effect. It's going to merge them automatically. I only had 1 charge anyways, so there's not much I could have done. Now I'm gonna rotate this like this. I'm probably gonna put this here, put this up here, put this there, and put this here. And then I'll move this here. Yeah. Okay. And let's start. That's all I can do, and we'll just hope for the best. Usually I would use the attack on this guy, but it doesn't matter. The boss honestly has never been an issue for me. It's always those frickin' piranhas. So again, like you can just look at our stats compared to theirs. I have much more HP than they do and block, and there we go, and it should end right there. Yeah, perfect. So like I said, from here on out, it's basically a free ride. Once you beat the second boss, you should not be worried whatsoever. Refreshing around, I got another helmet here. We like those. I wouldn't mind another one. It's on sale, whatever. Screw it, right? And now this is okay, but it's not worth it. I mean, this is a good thing. Gain 540 blocks, sorry. But it's removing buffs from enemies. I mean, the only enemy that really gets a buff is the piranha by getting life leech, but it doesn't matter because there is no piranhas on this floor. There's one alligator, and another alligator. All right, we're going to start it up. Look at all that block. 3 times block. 4,000 block I had. That's absurd. And so again, this will go if block exists, 50% chance to attack. That's not what I was looking at this entire time. This is what I was meant to be looking at this entire time. Start of battle gains 7,560 block, and then whenever their HP drops below a certain amount, then they gain block. I don't know what I was talking about this entire time. That is what it meant. And again, we'll just refresh, and I have mithril ingot. We can make the chest piece mithril because that's probably the best thing to make mithril. And then here we go. This is what I'm talking about with one of the Knight's Order banners. Now I don't want to use ads. That's what I'm trying to do this video is I don't want to use ads. So I'm actually going to sell one of these red dusts. I sell it for 2 and this gains 10% over everything. So I already had like 4,000 block. Now I'm going to have like, I don't know, probably like 600 or 6,000. I don't know. I don't do math. So, that's it. But here we go. Look at this. How much block am I going to get? 5,274, 78. I'm so dyslexic. I can't. But yeah, look at that. Drop down to 25%. So he gained 9,450 block back. But look, cake, easy, no trouble whatsoever. Next round is coming up. Legendary piece, mithril armor. We like that. It's going to just give me more block, everything I would like to see. Another mithril. I'd save this mithril ingot so I could make my another mithril armor up here. The glove, it's good. Trying to think if it's the best thing to do because if I refresh and I get another helmet, that's just better than any glove could ever be. But let me see what this does. So 15 on weapon hit, 50% chance. No, I'll just reroll. It's okay. So another banner. And if I sold this, I would get it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get 2 banners. Really big here. And so we still have 5 charges, for our pets. Here we go. Now we might actually get, okay, we're getting there with the block. You see, we have so much block, and that's just going to boost this even more. See how much damage I'm doing when it activates now? And then it'll activate 3 times, giving me even more block. This build is just devastating. So here you go. Round 11, clear, easy, no problem. And here we go. On to Rebecca. We have the mithril armor now. I'm actually going to move this here, move this down like this, and nope. This here, fat fingers. So now this is boosting both of these. This is boosting this. Both of these are boosting that. And then now the mithril armor is just going to boost everything. It's boosting those. And, we can just refresh around. And nothing I really grab is going to help too much because we're just at the end game. I'm going to activate both these so I don't forget. And yeah, that's really it. That's the whole fight. I'm not worried anymore. This will be really easy. I'll do this because, it's a great item to have. Refresh, and there's the helmet. Refresh, use all my coins up, all my abilities. Here we go. 12, round 12. Here we go. And I'm not worried. 7,000 block. They have 20. They have 7,000 block as well, but it's gone. Like I just deleted it. And yeah, here we go. And that's it. That's the event. Thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping to figure out stage 2, and I'll have a guide for that one as well. But this is my 2nd win in a row. So this strat is definitely guaranteed to win and to help you beat this stage. Thank you guys for watching again.